McConnell Dowell is proud to have been constructing marine works in Indonesia for over 40 years. In 2014 the company was engaged by Petrostorindo Energy to design and construct a berthing facility with a 3-kilometer subsea pipeline. We started with the marine structures, a combination of steel pipe piles, precast concrete cells with in-situ concrete fill and marine equipment such as fenders, mooring hooks and a boat landing. The dolphins are connected with 40-meter long catwalks and equipped with quick release hooks which utilize a motorized capstan to bring the heavy mooring lines from the vessels. A flexible hose partly floats on the water between the central dolphins. When the vessel arrives, its crane will pick up the floating hose connected to the manifold on the ship, allowing the pipeline and manifold or PLEM to then pump the diesel to the tank farm. Due to the shallow seabed in this area, the berthing facility is 2.5 kilometers from the shore. Logistics were quite a challenge. Materials were coming from all over the world, from China, the United States, Europe, several places, and to get them to the site was quite an operation. The location is very remote, it's in Kalimantan, so it's partly by ship, partly by road, partly by air. It needed proper planning to get the materials in time on the job, which was done. We were actually able to deliver 70-meter long piles, which enhanced our safety outlook as we avoided offshore splicing. Of course we need special piling barges to handle such length. The concrete precast panels were fabricated in our own yard in Merak. The 14-meter catwalks came in single pieces from Balikpapan. The subsea pipeline had to cross a substantial tidal zone, a forest and a mangrove area, which require careful clearing before the onshore trench excavation could commence. The method chosen for the installation of the pipeline involved the pipe being launched offshore from a specialist lay barge and being pulled onshore via a winch. Once the pipe was laid, it then required pigging and pressure testing to confirm the soundness of the pipe. Thereafter, the process of burying the pipe could commence. Once the pipeline has been placed successfully and tested, we can backfill the pipe. The land side was not difficult. We used swamp excavators to fill the pipe. Offshore, we used a sledge, air-driven. It's an air-driven unit who runs over the pipeline to dig it into the seabed and eventually fills it up with soil on top of it as well, which is a requirement of sea communication. In order to operate the system, we had to install the PLEM. It's a steel structure placed at the seabed at approximately -16 meters close to the breasting dolphins. To operate the PLEM and the pipeline, we have to open a valve. This valve, installed at the PLEM, is operated from the dolphin structure via a hydraulic power unit and an umbilical cable. Once this is open, the vessel is able to pump the fuel to the tank farm. McConnell Dowell is fully committed to maintain the highest safety standards. With the nature of the work being marine works, everyone is exposed to the elements of nature, such as sea conditions, and there are many hazards to be aware of. As a company, we like to blend our experienced personnel with the local sourced labor, giving them hands-on training, exposure to international standards of safety, and equipping them with new skills for their future. On this project, like so many others, we are proud to have achieved a zero incident rate, which means everyone went home without harm every day. After the shore pipeline was completed, the replanting of the mangrove and forest had to commence, honoring a commitment made at the beginning of the project. As an international operating company, we take care of our responsibilities very seriously, and it is with pride that we restarted to restore the landscape back to its original state. Now completed, Kalimantan Prima coal mines are able to safely transfer fuel from large vessels to their tank farm facility for the ongoing coal mining operations in Sangatta. The jetty will officially open in April 2016, which will allow KPC mines to have a steady supply of diesel fuel far into the future. Well, we finalized the project to a very high standard, with a very nice core of management on the project. The client has been very impressed with the quality we delivered, and we delivered in time. So we have a not a satisfied client, which we hope to work for again in the future.